Hello, my love bugs. Once again, it is your girl, Lumi Love, here with another message from the divine. As I always say, today, if you're hearing my voice, I ask that you harden not your heart, for I am just a messenger, and we are all here to witness and learn. Thank you guys for your likes, subscribes, shares, views, and memberships. Everything is greatly appreciated, my loves. Let's go ahead and get into it. Something is happening on today or currently right now. Someone could be on a roller coaster ride. Their life is full of highs and lows. Maybe they were used to being on and off again with somebody. Maybe being on and off with you. This person was very hot and cold when it came to you. Now they're watching you, trying to avoid being caught. Okay, someone's cloaking themselves or trying to hide in the shadows, or maybe hide in your comments, hide in your hide on your social media somewhere, like in your comments, on your messages, because they don't want to get caught. They're acting shady. They're sneaking around. They're trying to find out some sort of information about you. You got somebody who all in your business that want to find out some information about you because they're dramatic. They could be a shit starter. They feel like a clown. The reason I paused is because, like, this person, this is some weird energy. Why is this person after? I'm hearing after. Why is this person after the collective? Because you're falling in love. Because you're falling in love and you got love on the brain, okay? You could be talking often to someone else. And we got a crash out here in the background because you're talking to someone else. I feel like maybe this is like, I was going to say this may be a feminine energy that's like trying to crash out because there's a masculine who is all into you. But it could also be a masculine that's trying to crash out because there is another man that's coming and I heard stole your heart. You and this other, like you and this masculine you could be talking to right now that's your ride or die is you and him against the world. Y'all are in a dedicated partnership, whether it's an unspoken relationship or not, whether everybody else in the world knows that you and this person are, talking to each other. It's not their business, it's just y'all business is what I'm hearing. Y'all are both in harmony, that y'all are the key players in each other's lives, okay? So you're a key player in another masculine's life. And somebody's recalling maybe when this masculine was the key player in their life, or when you were the key player in their life, and feeling like you and this masculine could have been the balance for whoever this crash out is. Like this person is trying to figure out what y'all got going on. They're recalling the time where they were supposed to be in love with this masculine, or when a masculine was supposed to be in love with you. It could be a feminine and a masculine energy. That's why I can't really feel like which one is which right now. But they're definitely looking you up, trying to figure out who you are, doing research on you, trying to gain more insight on you, hoping that they will find a red flag to get this masculine to leave you alone, because you guys have insane chemistry. They don't like the fact that you're in sync with this masculine energy. They don't like the fact that this masculine energy is in sync with you. They're having some sort of realization, a light bulb moment, and that's what's making them flip out. What is this? Oh, that this masculine is in it for the long haul with you. And so they're snooping and they're watching and they're trying to figure out if you have any red flags, or maybe you may need to watch out for this person because it's a risky situation. This person can be self-medicating, overly addicted to certain things, which is causing this irrational behavior. They don't like the fact that they don't have any more money. They don't like the fact that they can't use you for money, or they can't use this masculine for money, and that's why they're being nosy. It is somebody out here that is doing the absolute most because they need some money, and you are... I feel like they're doing the absolute most because they need some money, and they can't come dick you down to get none. For a feminine, they can't come throw their cat on the masculine to get no money. Because both of y'all are in good vibes at the moment with each other. Y'all don't need no outside influences, okay? Both of y'all are in an ascension right now. And this person possibly got caught up doing something illegal with some money. Squad, but I saw fraud, okay? Working with other people to do fraud, and you or this masculine's name. And that's why you have called it quits with this person. And you're dealing with a new masculine. Okay, so this is a masculine energy that's acting like a feminine. Whoa. This person is codependent on you. This person is very unhealthy right now. This person possibly needed you for extra energy. Ooh, child. Somebody could be expecting. This is expecting, pregnancy, mothering. Somebody could be pregnant. Somebody's sacral chakra can just be like on fleeky right now. Oh shit. This is somebody who want to come in and try to get you pregnant because this person feels like they're going through a legal situation of working with some other folks and money laundering, okay? Like stealing money, doing something that has something to do with them working with some close friends of theirs to take some money, whether it's your money or somebody else's money. Now this person penny pinching, they can no longer do whatever crime this was that they were doing or they were involved in to get this money, so they want to come over there to you because they got legal problems. But with pregnancy and expecting, they either expect to get you pregnant by coming over there with you, or they're upset because you could be pregnant by somebody else. Yeah, this is a third party. This is the karmic energy right here. This karmic is looking at you like you are a snack right now, which is, you know, giving me heavy on the sacral chakra energy, because if they can come in and lay with you, then they would have your energy around them to like not have to go through this karma. Somebody don't want to have to go through karma. Somebody wants to be able to skip their karma, and I think the only way that they were able to skip their karma in the past is if they were around you. But now they can't be around you, and this person has some sort of sexual demon on them, and they're obsessed with you, and they're upset that they have no access to your sacral chakra because you already cuffed up. And this person had plans on coming in, you know, after leaving you out in the cold. This person had plans to come on in and cuff you up, but you got a new boo now. So this person didn't want to cuff you up for other than any other reason than just to get back into your energy so they could beat some sort of court case. So somebody got a court case, out here getting too turned at parties, party animal. Okay, this could be like a scammer. This could be a party promoter that was scamming other people. This is somebody who was in and out of your life, hot and cold with you, wishy-washy than a motherfucker, situational supporter head ass. Yeah, who had a whole nother sneaky link out here, who possibly went and party with this sneaky link. Maybe them and this sneaky link was on and off again when it came to being with you, okay? And now this person is obsessed because maybe they can't be on and off with you. You rebelled against this person. They didn't think that you were going to go against them. Yeah, they got some sort of lust demon. Ooh, and some kinky ways too. That's another reason why, because they were hypersexual. That's another reason why they stepped out on you, because they were doing kinky things, okay? But they really like this sneaky link of theirs, because this sneaky link would let them get involved in these kinky things, these fantasies, these fetishes. I really feel like if this person was dedicated to you enough, you wouldn't have had a problem with experimenting in the bedroom with this person. But this person was ashamed of the things that they wanted to do in the bedroom, so they didn't let you know about what they really desired, what they really wanted. They just felt like someone else outside of you can do it. It was a good look to be with you. It was a good look to have your energy, but it was better to go out and be with somebody else who was just as turned as them, who liked to do these kinky things, who had this lust demon, okay? I mean, the first time this masculine laid down with this feminine, it was with no condom on, which was very inconsiderate to you, because this woman was somebody random and he could have brought something back to you. This person stayed love bombing you because they overindulged in your energy. They had to stay in your energy. I feel like this person, this is the sort of energy where you literally like are a repellent to anything in a negative vibration. So I feel like even if this person would have slept with another feminine and ended up catching an STD, well, guess what? He wouldn't have caught it because he was with you. And I think the moment that you disconnected your energy from this masculine, he slept with this feminine and caught an STD. And he was surprised by it. And he tried to blame you for it because he felt like, well, he was constantly with you. You were the last person that he was with, and he slept with this person before and he didn't have nothing. Maybe after he slept with this person, he came back and he ended up sleeping with you maybe a couple days later. And then when you ended up leaving this person alone, like in between times, I don't feel like y'all did it often. I feel like toward the end of this relationship, you were very over this masculine. Like you wasn't having that shit. You knew that he was stepping out with somebody else, so you cut him off. I even think that this masculine slept with this woman, like even if you didn't sleep with him, I feel like he was sleeping with this woman and everything was okay. This woman knew she had some sort of outbreak. I'm hearing maybe herpes. Yeah, with this player. This woman knew she had some sort of outbreak, and maybe she only wanted to sleep with this masculine, only matched up with this masculine when she wasn't having a reaction, or she wasn't having like, you know, like I've heard before, and I've also done readings where they said where if the feminine energy has herpes, like if she's not having an outbreak, then she would have intercourse with somebody else and maybe they wouldn't catch it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that this is kind of like something that this woman was hiding, that she had this. But Yeah, I'm hearing like she had scars and everything, but they would go in with the lights off. Whatever, like turned, drinking, drunk, like he wouldn't even care, he wouldn't even look, he wasn't even checking to see, he would just shove it in, sort of energy. Okay, anyway, I feel like when this masculine still had, like, even though you wasn't doing it with this masculine, you were separated, like you maybe had him sleeping on the couch and you was trying to figure out a way, because you know it's not very smart when you figure out you want to leave somebody to tell them, hey, I'm gonna leave you, because that's how a lot of people get unalived. It's like you kept it to yourself, you made the moves you needed to make so that you can get out of the situation, okay? Because you didn't want to be in the situation. This person, like I said, was you know, heavy on the party favors, heavy on the drinking, heavy on whatever addictions that they had besides the sexual addictions. So even if you would have tried to leave this person alone, they would have overreacted, and you knew that. Okay, so you just wanted to skip the drama. I heard leave the drama for your mama. He probably did go back and tell his mama stuff about you. But either way, this person you ended up stop messing with this person. This person kept sleeping with that woman, but the reason he didn't catch what it was because he still had time in your energy. And once you cut it off with this TikTok, it was a deadline. He still had time in your energy, or he still was in your energy for a certain amount of time. But once that got cut off with the sneaky link in TikTok, because he went to go see this person after hours, I'm telling you, this is a person he went and seen after the club, or this is a person where he just didn't tell you where he was going. He just made it seem like, oh, I'm going to, you know, a family member house, I'm going to see my grandma for grandma stayed out of town, or mama with your mama would leave the drama for your mama, his mama stayed out of town or something, or I'm going to see this person out of town, when in turn he really was in town. Okay, and this person thought he was slick. See, he was a narcissist. He would make you feel less of yourself, like you didn't look good, or you shouldn't go out and do this. He would act jealous and overly crazy about going out, and he didn't want you to go out and catch him while he was out, because he's supposed to be out of town, but in turn he was in town. And for some of y'all, he was partying while he was out of town. Okay, going to visit whoever these family members is. So this person would tell you some shit like, oh, yeah, you don't need to be going out. I don't like when you go out. If we go out, we need to go out together. I'm just going to see my mama then real quick. I'm just going to see my family member real quick, and I'll be back tonight. And then don't show up tonight and let you know that he gonna end up spending the night over there, or some shit like that. Whatever it was with this person, he would lie about his time that he would be spending out somewhere else, because he would want you afraid that if you did decide to go out, that he would catch you out and then he would act up. You know what I'm saying? So you just was like, well, I'll just stay at home, sort of energy. All right, but it's something, some beans was spilled. Somebody told a secret about this person. A secret was revealed about this person. Maybe to you, maybe your Holy Spirits told you that this person maybe had ended up getting somebody else knocked up, and that's when you rebelled against them. Okay, he's overly affectionate or overly attentive with this other person. So you leveled up. Okay, you learned a lesson. You stopped dealing with this person, and you ended up with a lucky break. A lucky break away from this player who was, you know, always trying to put you in some sort of emotional roller coaster. All right, and now you're spiritually woke, and you tapping into your, like, this could have been the last narcissist that you was in a relationship with, and you spiritually tapping into your energy. You spiritually tapping into your self-awareness, okay? Detaching from this masculine and his ego. You became aware of what was going on. You became aware of your energy. You became aware of how you needed to keep that energy to yourself in order to gain this good fortune. And you did so, and that's how you leveled up. You learned a lesson from this situation. Y'all, my nose is going crazy over here, okay? Yeah, and you found out that this person was cheating on you. You found out that this person betrayed you. You found out that this person had went and got somebody else pregnant. You found out that this person was trying to baby trap you so that you wouldn't leave, because they knew you was going to leave. Okay? So, like I said, you stayed to yourself. You made sure that you got out of this situation. You didn't give this person too much energy. You know, you didn't give him too much information so that he could try to stop you from leaving. And now this person feels lost because you ghosted in them. You did a disappearing act on them. You detox. You cleaned them out of your energy. Yeah, that's what it was. This person thought that he could just keep you on the back burner. This person thought that he would always have you to run back to when shit got real. And this person was not only partying and having sex with random women and not wearing a condom and all kind of stuff, catching the STDs and doing money laundering with certain people. Okay, so now this person want to bring his raggedy ass back around and get in your energy. Okay, for some of y'all, this is the feminine. Now she want to bring her rabbit ass around and come get back in your energy because she feels lost without you. That fast money she was getting from these men she was sleeping with, it ain't hitting like it used to, because she done went out here and caught some sort of STD, and now she want to come back over there to you and act like, oh, I'm telling you, if this is a masculine energy, this feminine energy, wants to come back over to you and then act like, oh, I'm spiritually aware, I'm spiritually woke, I do a lot of self-care now, I don't do it like that, you need to hold off for a couple months, we need to start over before we end, get intimate. But she's really trying to wait until she's not having a breakout. Somebody went out here and called herpes. There's a feminine energy. If you're a masculine, there's a feminine energy who is trying to come back around and come towards you, and she's going to act like she's woke and self-aware and all of that good shit, because she's not going to try to jump into bed with you immediately. But that's because she caught an STD. Okay, now some woman is having some sort of conflicting situation, because she went out and got pregnant by somebody else, and now she's in distress because the person just left her alone. He was like, you just a quick fling, you just a one night thing, I don't want to deal with you, like be gone type of energy, and this woman want to come over there and hurry up and lay and sleep with you so that she can try to say that this is your baby, that you got her knocked up, so she can chain herself to you. But the way the Holy Spirit is working in your favor is this woman is having a breakout. She's having, I keep hearing HPV. This woman literally has herpes, and she's having a breakout right now, and she feels lost, and she's afraid, okay, to come around you and then try to pin this baby on you, because she's having this breakout, and she don't want you to physically see that she's having this breakout. She don't want you to physically see that she has herpes. She want to try to sneak around and either give it to you and then blame the baby on you, something like that. All right, now for some of y'all, if you're a feminine energy and you was dealing with this masculine, this is the situation that this feminine energy, this girl, did to your masculine, and that's how he ended up catching his herpes. He was the one, okay, that was getting the money the fast way and ended up getting this girl pregnant, and he realized after she got pregnant he wanted to do it with her or whatever, but this pregnancy is doing something to her that's causing her to have outbreaks. So now this masculine, who I feel like found out previously that he had this shit because of her, because I feel like he's trying to come give it to you, he trying to get you knocked up, he trying to come give it to you. It's some sort of toxic cycle this masculine wants to involve you in, so that you could be in the same situation he in, and whoever's sweeping you off your feet right now or drop you on your ass. Okay, these people doing a lot. Okay, these people being extra right now, being very dramatic. They trying too hard. They're trying to start something because, like I said, that money looking funny. Okay, default payment. Somebody got their car repo. Somebody used their car just to get vagina. Somebody could have used some of your assets to buy a car to go out here and get vagina, because he had this type of car which made him look like he lived this fast life. Okay, somebody had some sort of muscle car, was in a group of masculines who all have the same sort of muscle car, just in different colors, and they like to ride and go to events and shit together. That's heavy on the party promoter sort of situation. It could have been a masculine who started throwing parties and going half on these parties with his homeboys, and they would, just use this as tricking parties. Sleep with women, sleep with multiple women at the same time. Okay, now this person want to come in back towards you since all of this shit just stopped and everything to calm down. Okay, I feel like because he may have multiple people out here, or he may have gave multiple people these herpes, and now these people mad with him. Okay, for some of y'all, there's a masculine energy going around here with receipts. There's a masculine energy going around here who is saying that, yeah, he might have herpes, but it's alright, he can pay for people medicine because he got that money. And now all these women he was sleeping with who got this shit just like he got this shit, this whole squad, this whole collaboration of feminine energies, somebody could like run a strip club, or somebody could be dealing with a lot of different strippers or something like that. Party girls, bottle girls sort of situation. Maybe somebody who like hosts these parties, all the bottle girls end up sleeping with these different men on different nights, and not like everybody in the whole little group got herpes or whatever. And the way that these men can keep these women like keep that shit low key is if they pretend as if though they're in some sort of secret relationship with them, buying them they meds, okay, helping them out if they ended up getting them pregnant. Like this is crazy. Okay, but this is the sort of nightlife that this person was involved in, and they didn't want you involved in. They enjoyed this nightlife, but they didn't want you catching them. Okay, heavy on the somebody was trying to avoid getting caught. They was acting shady with you, and they tried to either argue with you so they can leave. And they knew like this is a narcissist who separated you from a friend group, separated you from people who you considered as friends or cool people or co-workers at the time, because this person could have been dealing with them friends and co-workers, or this person didn't want you to have anyone to go out with you. They didn't want you to have anyone to encourage you to do something for yourself, do something without them. They always had to do something with you. They literally separated you from people around you, family members, friends, co-workers, whoever it was, and they thought this shit was funny. They thought they had you lost. They thought they had you right where they wanted you. Okay, now this person want to come around and use you as some sort of rebound because they had unpredictable events go on in their life, and they're empowered by being able to pull your energy, but you set up a brick wall. Okay, you're very hard to reach. You block this person physically, you block this person mentally, you block this person emotionally, you block this person spiritually. They can't hit you up. Okay, I heard I'm hearing like Bernie Mac off of Soul Man, when he was like, y'all couldn't hop, skip, or sing without me, ain't that a bitch? He said something like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm getting. You figured out that these people can't, or this masculine, okay, I'm saying these people, so this masculine might have been sharing your energy with these other feminines. He may have been sharing your energy with these feminines. Like, you know how they say if you sleep with one person, then you might as well say that you slept with who they slept with, and then with whoever they slept with, and then, you know, the cycle goes on. That's what I feel like in this whole group. I feel like this masculine went out in these streets with your energy, and he slept with other feminines, and that attracted them in, and then it also made the other feminines attractive to other people, and they was all sharing your energy in this squad and making money off of this shit right here. For some of y'all, you could have had an ex who ended up sleeping with the feminine who was dealing with a party promoter. Okay, like I said, she could have been a bottle girl. She could have also been sleeping with the party promoter. The party promoter picked up on the energy that this woman had all of a sudden got out of nowhere, which was the energy that she got from this man because he got it from you. Okay, it was a whole bunch of people feeding off of your energy, but you cleansed these people out of your life. And I'm telling you, whoever these people were, if they were doing money laundering in some sort of club setting or whatever it was, all of them fell. I'm hearing they all fall down, they all fell, and now everybody in the blues. People scared, they going through heavy emotions. People are scarred, okay, with this scarred, mentally scarred, like mental distress about, or actual scars from these long lasting breakouts. Some of these women would only go through, I'm hearing, breakouts for maybe a couple of days, and it wouldn't be as severe. But now they're severe breakouts. They're lasting longer. Somebody's having some sort of hormonal imbalance from this. Okay, a frenemy, a fake friend, somebody. Or maybe this masculine want to come around and be a frenemy to you. Be fake with you. It's no longer allowed is what I'm hearing. These people are no longer, or this masculine is no longer allowed in your energy. So that's why this person is all up in your business about you moving on and enjoying your life with the new masculine, because they're blocked. They can't interfere. They can't come in and get none of this Empress energy. You've upgraded, had that spiritual level up because you were able to hold your energy to yourself. You weren't sharing your energy with all these different people. I feel like these people could have been involved in some sort of cult, some sort of coven, some sort of hierarchy, they felt like, and they all tried to attack you, or they all want to attack you because they know that this masculine was the one that fed them the energy, and they got the energy from you. So these people could also be boosting this masculine up, maybe spiritually or mentally, boosting him up to come back in towards your energy because they feel like they was making money when he was dealing with you. Okay, for some of y'all, this masculine could have had some sort of down low behavior. My nose went itching again, with the nose itching as well. When I said somebody was like, you know, they had addictions and such, somebody could be on that powder, somebody could be skiing on the ski slopes. Okay, somebody could have been dealing with a feminine who was on the ski slopes. I feel like this masculine got involved with these people, and he started doing that booger sugar, and then that's why he's so irate. That's why he's so obsessive. I'm seeing somebody's eyes booked in the motherfucker. That's why he's so obsessive. He want to have this deep conversation, but he's intimidated by you. Shocked that he's in this position. Maybe you'll be shocked if you saw this person. Yeah, I feel like hidden intentions and all of this right here, this is him, how he want to come towards you, but this is his vice. This is what's going on in the background. This is what that booger sugar and that drink bring out back here, and this is what he wants to hide from you, but he's afraid to come towards you because you'll be able to see who this is. You'll be able to see who he really is. That's why this person feels lost. That's why this person know better than to come in towards you, because you have tapped into your intuition. You're going to be able to realize that who this is, and you're going to hold back from them, or you already realizing who the hell this is before he even get close to you, and you're holding back from this individual. I had to check my phone, my bad, y'all. So you holding back from this person, okay? This person wants to come in. Yeah, he don't want you swept up off your feet. Yeah, he don't want somebody else. Like these people, all of these people who are used to siphoning you, they can see that you're having a victory. They could be watching you if you're online. They could all be stalking you, okay? I don't know what kind of demon this is that's making that it's the booger sugar. It is them riding on the ski slopes. They got all of these people irate. They miss the money. They can't, not only can they not pay for their cars, they females, not only can they not host this party just to get more females. Like these people were involved in the nightlife just because they were siphoning off of your energy, but they also tripping because they cannot support their habits anymore. That's why they're boosting his head up to get him to come work together with you so they can all sit back in this successful energy and get up out of this bind. Okay, they could all be going through like mental distress. Okay, going through withdrawals. I'm also seeing my nose itching like a motherfucker. Y'all, this is crazy. Going through withdrawals and all of that because they need your energy. They need this masculine to come in and sneak you. He could be the one going through withdrawals. He could be the one crying about you being successful. He could be the one up and down, uppers and downers. Okay, with the up and down, the roller coaster ride, that's the roller coaster. Maybe they used to be on uppers and downers. You know, alcohol is like kind of considered a downer. But then when they get on that booger sugar, that's an upper. Yeah, man. And you know, the Knight of Wands, he's notorious for being irate sometimes. See them eyes cocked like a pistol? I'm telling you, they want somebody to come in and like strategically strong arm you so that they can get your energy. Queen of Wands, Empress. So this person has been working very hard, but they're upset. What was they working hard on? Trying to get back in your energy? Trying to work very hard to get against you? Maybe they can see you working very hard. What's this working hard? Working hard to balance the situation out with you, and it's not working. Okay? They ran into a problem. Because you could be out here, you know, being swept up off your feet. I know a lot of y'all may feel like, oh, you know, I'm not looking for relationships. I'm not in a relationship. Well, baby, this is specifically talking about somebody being in a relationship or getting in a relationship with someone and an ex being jealous of it. Because whatever plan he had to come in and try to get you pregnant, get you knocked up, so now you can't run away from this motherfucker. Or whatever plan they had, you know, and found out that you knocked up, it's not gonna work. Whatever plan that they had is not working. I'm telling you, with these 3 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles, they was working together with other people to come towards you and try to stop you. Stop you from moving forward so that they can catch on to your coattail. Okay? Crazy work. Anything else on these people? I just keep hearing I'm in the bind, Nate. I'm in the bind, Nate. Somebody needs your nurturing energy. Who is this Queen of Cups? If this ain't you, who is this? Yeah, they want to reconcile with the Queen of Cups, somebody from his past, but I also feel like he has a different Queen of Cups out here. And that's somebody he keeping secret. And this could be somebody who's trying to be a copycat energy of yours. Why does this woman want to be a copycat? Or maybe this woman was already a copycat. She could have been a friend. She could have been a frenemy. She could have been somebody in your family. Okay, who is this Queen of Cups? I feel like someone's cloaking. This is your nurturing energy, and someone cloaked in secret in your energy just to balance things out for themselves and work together with this masculine and got up in this whole little squad right here. They penny pinching too. Somebody who could have been a part of your family, or like I said, penny pinching right along with the rest of this squad and watching you. Okay, so damn, it could be a masculine and a feminine energy who on their booger sugar, who both watch you. Like I said, if you're doing something online, these people watch you. They watch you 24/7. They watch you all the time because they want to find some sort of hidden clues so that they can put themselves, and I said, these is 2 motherfuckers who got together behind your back, possibly even got married. If it wasn't married in the physical, okay, it's 3 situations. It could be either they got married in the physical, okay? They could have got married in the physical in your name. That's how they was able to buy this stuff and, you know, continue to party and do all of this shit and buy their booger sugars and shit because they was taking loans out and getting PPP loans for this business in your name, okay? Or the 3rd reason is they just were having unprotected sex and they got spiritually married. They're spiritually tied together with the same entity who has the same addictions and shit. Both of these people are under judgment, and both of these people know that they're under judgment by you. They know that you know they had some sort of 3rd party get together behind your back, okay? And they know that you possibly know that they took some money from you. They were working very hard, or she worked very hard to copy you and beat you just to get this masculine's energy, and they monopolized off that situation, and she was actually cloaking with this copycat energy, being you, because she was able to go and get shit in your name. They were using social security numbers and all of that shit in your name. Like, this woman could have told this masculine that you was doing something, or he could have, with the Bi Felicia, he could have told this feminine that he was gonna get ready to leave you because he was the one that got sweat off his feet with this damn girl because she was pretending to be you. But remember, like I said, the thing that turned this masculine off about you was because he was embarrassed about whatever sexual fetishes or fantasies that he would have. He didn't want to let you know that for some reason you were the authority figure in these people's lives. If you knew these people, okay, you were the authority figure in their lives. For some of y'all, this whole party, this whole club situation was actually like a family reunion or some sort of party or some shit like that. It could have been, damn, it could have been a wedding. For some of y'all, if this was not a club setting, this whole friend get together and everybody feeding off your energy and you supplying a lot of people with different energies, these could be people who was all sleeping together in your family. Like he slept with somebody in your family, or he slept with a friend of yours who was sleeping with somebody else in your family. Some of y'all had a friend who was so obsessed with you and your energy and wanted to be you that she had to attach herself to your family once you stop fucking with her, because you realized she was an op. You stopped dealing with her, you stopped fucking with her, so she felt like, well, let me go fuck on your brother, let me go fuck on your cousin, let me go fuck on your daddy, let me just get in your family some sort of way, okay? If this woman so happened to be a lesbian and she was mad that you did not want to be with the feminine energy, she went and got with someone in your family who liked to be low-key in feminine, you know, in feminine spaces. So that's why I couldn't tell the difference between the feminine and masculine in the beginning, because this could be a masculine feminine, okay? Or didn't I say, like, even if this man was sleeping with people in this whole club group or whatever, and they was feeding off your energy, he may not have slept with just a feminine. He may have slept with a man. It could be some down low activity going on. So we got masculine feminines and feminine masculines out here, okay? People who were unbalanced in their energy that went out here and was sharing your energy with other people. But back to this marriage, back to this fake marriage, this whole party, this whole money I'm hearing money that they laundered and they squandered off or some shit like that. They did it because they ended up getting married in front of your whole family together in your name. They had a lavish wedding in your name. They went and bought a house in your name. They did a lot of shit, got cars in your name, paying for their booger sugar in your name. And now they can't do that shit no more because you possibly have zoned in on the fact that these people frauded you. You know what I'm saying? Crazy work. But this feminine and this masculine energy want to come back and get in your energy. They're in a relationship and they're trying to hide this. And this woman could possibly be pregnant. And she want to hide it from you. Like come around you, get back in your energy, and then expose later on that she pregnant. But she was going to wait to expose that she was pregnant. It's like she and this masculine both wanted to corner you and get back in your energy. She needed your energy so she could continue to cloak and be you. You switched it up on their ass is what I'm hearing. That's why they weren't able to do this magic or do this cloaking any fucking more. You started using your intuition. You knew how these people snaked you and you won't allow them in your energy. So now they're getting in trouble for the things they did to you because they're not in your energy. It's like they pulled scams on you and they were able to get away with this shit cloaking because, like I said, they were in your energy. They were attached to you in some sort of way. And now that they're no longer attached to you, they don't hold your energy. They can't siphon your energy. Because at first they were holding your energy because they were up close to you. Once you cut both their ass off, they were siphoning your energy. And then when you cut that off and you started, like leveling up, getting into this Empress energy, the reason you were able to hop in your Empress energy is because you wasn't sharing your shit with nobody else. And so now karma coming back down on these people and they're being exposed for the things that they planned and did behind your back. Rookie shit is what I'm hearing with this Page of Pentacles. Rookie shit. So that they can give and breadcrumb you, or possibly he can go out here and give to other people. Give your energy possibly to other people. Give your information to other people so they can balance their situations out. Moving from poverty to, better situations with cars and clothes and booger sugars and all that shit like that, and drinking and all that partying and shit, because they were using your money to fund their functions, fund their addictions. But all that shit cut off. They can't do that shit no more. And you about to, good Lord have mercy. And you about to get some good news. Somebody about to go through it. Somebody is going through it. So, oh shit, these people in this relationship, they going through it. Somebody's about to get assassinated, or it's about to be a love spell gone wrong, and somebody's going to end up taking somebody else out and then taking themselves out to escape a debt. My God, on today. Oh, baby. Woo. These people are defeated, honey. They tried to defeat you, and that shit went right back to them. They tried to get, I feel like they got married or got initiated like spiritually because they were sleeping together with no condom on. So like in the spiritual, there was a violation. I'm hearing, okay, a spiritual violation. So this masculine was sleeping with you in a relationship with you. He was supposed to commit to you. So y'all were like spiritually married. This could have been like, maybe this person could have been a divine masculine. Y'all could have been twin flames. If he decided to heal and change his life, then y'all would have elevated together. You elevated without this person. That's why he feel like he got the right to your energy, because he found out that spiritually y'all were connected, okay? Or he just wanted to say spiritually connected to you because that's when life was looking up for him, okay? But I feel like with these people sleeping together behind your back without a condom, that was a spiritual violation. This masculine was supposed to be giving to you, and he decided to go out and give to someone else. So that's like an affair. So y'all got a spiritual divorce. And he was upset and didn't want to get this spiritual divorce. But he had no choice but to just take this shit. Take this judgment. I feel like this right here is whatever they wanted for you went back to them and now they're sick. I'm telling you, that's where the disease came from. These could have been people who had this HPV lying dormant. And when they got together, boom, bam. And I feel like this HPV could have possibly be a spiritually transmitted demon. These people sick. And they spread it to a whole other group of people. Okay, this could have been everything that this masculine had going on. He could have been dealing with people in a club setting, blah, 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 but still sleeping every now and then with this person right here. And then they had the bright idea to do some fraud shit on you, so they decided to get married and stick together, but he was still going to the club and sleeping with all these other people and doing whatever he wanted to do. I mean, it caused so many endings for these folks. They don't know whether to look up or look down at this moment. That's why he's erratic. That's why he want to come into you and be all erratic and shit, because he going through withdrawals, okay, not only from sexual deviancy, but also from this booger sugar. Heavy on the booger sugar. Somebody's on the booger sugar. You may not have ever thought this person would be on the booger sugar, but baby, the way that he got into his vices and the way my damn nose been itching on this reading, this man was definitely involved with booger sugar because he was going to certain parties where everybody was on that shit. Monkey see, monkey do, head ass. Child, anything else? Besides they heartbroken. I guess we gotta read on this heartbreak. Heartbroken because they can't come towards you. Heartbroken because you moving too fast. Or heartbroken because they ain't finna go to jail with that chariot. Divine confirmation. Because they ain't finna go to jail. Heartbroken because he about to go to jail. It might be another reason why he want to come around you. He also want to pee in your food. This is disgusting. He also want to pee in your food. You might need to wash your hands with cast iron soap and herbs. Some sort of peppermint soap or something like that. When you wash your hands, put it by the sink. Somebody's trying to do your gifts may lie in your hands, so somebody's trying to do magic on your gifts with your hands, or somebody's trying to do magic on your money. Okay, this person want to come around you and dominate you. He wants to actually put pee in your food. I don't know where the fuck he learned that from, but this person actually wants to pee in your food. He's under her spells and now he won't out. He might be whooping on this lady under her spells and won't out, is giving heavy on the love spells. Yep, spouse is possessed. Okay, this masculine is whooping on this lady. He was supposed to be your divine partner. Okay, he chose not to do that. He got a spiritual divorce, and your friend is possessed. I'm telling you, both of these people got this sexual demon, or they just, open up their body to that booger sugar, and now whatever demon feel like hopping on them, they could be minding their business, and it could be a death spirit right there on the street. Next thing you know, oh, empty vessel, let me hop in there, boom. Because there's a lot of death energy going on. Why I said death spirit, there's a lot of deaths going on. Oh, I hate to say that. This woman may not have had this baby, or she may lose this baby. She may have lost this baby. Boom, boom, boom. There's going to be a situation, I'm telling you, where somebody's going to freak out with this death spirit. Somebody's going to freak out and they're going to try to hurt each other. They might have already hurt each other. It could have been a situation where somebody pop out somebody and then pop out themselves. This is some real dark, heavy ass energy. Your admirer was intimidated by your strength, and it could have been this feminine who wanted to be with you, who could have been a friend or a family member, or it could have also been this masculine. Okay? Somebody went through someone's phone and saw what they were hiding. Maybe this masculine was stalking you, watching you, crying over you, and this woman found out that he was doing that, and she went crazy because she felt like she did her love spell and it was working. Why did it stop working? Why can't she get what she wants? And she started spiritual warfare with you. Yeah, very low vibe. I said that. Very low vibe situation. I'm telling you, this is dangerous love magic that this woman got involved in, and this masculine hates her. And I feel like he was in a lower vibration when he ran across her. He had a lot of vices. He had things that he did not heal from. And that's why her love spell worked on this man. Because I also feel like this woman could have did a love spell on you to get you want to be around them, to get you to involve them in some sort of three-way situation. And you, Miss Holier Than Thou is what I'm hearing. That's what she called you. You didn't want to get involved with it. You don't do that type of stuff. Maybe that was the secret fetish that this man had. He wanted to have a threesome. Maybe this woman involved him in threesomes and all kind of other shit, and he was hooked to that. But I think this woman got his attention through a love spell, and I think that's when he started putting his hands on her, because the more that he wanted to run away and have his own free will, and his free will don't mean he just wanted to be with you. He just wanted to be with other people. But this woman felt like even when he stepped out and did things with other people, he needed to involve her. Okay, like I said, remember I said at the beginning, when this masculine would do things to you and he felt like you always needed to involve him in whatever you was doing, she was doing the same thing that he did to you to him. trying to cut you off from the outside world so that you wouldn't go off and do nothing to catch them doing what they wanted to do. She tried to cut this man off from the outside world. I don't want you dealing with nobody else. You shouldn't need no threesomes. You shouldn't need this. You shouldn't need that. And even if you want to have a threesome, you need to involve me. Oh, you want to go out to the club? Well, you need to take me. Oh, you want to do this? He like, no, stay at home, watch the kids. If they had kids together, stay at home, watch your kids. Stay at home and watch our kids. She was like, no, you pregnant. You don't need to be going out to the club. No, I want to go. I want to go. He doing the booger sugar. She's sneaking to do the booger sugar too. Lord have mercy. I can't stand up to your divine feminine. I'm trying to tell you. Crazy work. Crazy workings. It was a love spell gone wrong, and I think that's why he's putting his hands on her. That's what happens in a lot of these love spells, and that's why I think they're going to end up taking each other out, bro. If they have not already done so. It's crazy. Insurance flip, human sacrifice. Maybe this woman tried to talk this masculine into getting married in your name so she can take your identity, cloak herself, take your destiny by actually like fraud. Okay? Pretending to be you on paperwork. Wanted to be you. Maybe she had with this possessed. Maybe she really thought she could be you. Okay? Somebody sending messages to your social media. Somebody wants you to talk them off a cliff. I'm telling you, somebody gonna end up hurting each other, and they're trying to involve you into this shit. Somebody's trying to write you online and let you know what they're going through and all this shit like this so you can give them some positive information. I mean, positive information, positive affirmations or some shit like that. It's not working. And so, like, they kind of want to involve you into this because somebody think about taking themselves out. They don't know they already dead. Clone. This woman, I'm trying to tell you. Dead inside. This woman ain't got shit to live for. I'm finna get up out of this dark ass energy. You better believe. Someone sleeping with the op. That was this man. Somebody got pulled over, leaving or on the way to your home. That could be this masculine trying to reach out to you. You got neighbors gossiping about you, so this masculine could be coming to your neighborhood asking questions about you. Somebody could be like a, since it's upside down, somebody could be a low vibrational Libra or a low vibrational Aries. And my God, with that low vibrational Aries energy, my God, on today. This is why this person is refusing to let go. This woman had a child by this masculine and got pregnant by somebody else, and she like tried to sign the baby's birth certificate in this masculine's name to do some sort of like to get child support from this man, threatened to get child support from this man. That's how she planned on doing it. If you leave me, I'm gonna get you and put you on child support. Well, I ain't signed the birth certificate. Well, I signed it in your name. And then he can't tell on her because she would tell on him for the fraud that he did. So they got secrets against each other, using them secrets against each other. I did just see a whole other card. If it's something else you want me to put out, Holy Spirit, let me know, because I missed that. Yeah, using child support to trap this masculine. Somebody's having car delays. They're all defeated. Okay? Just because this masculine was coerced into doing this shit, don't make him less guilty. He's being charged just the same. Maybe why this masculine don't want to go to jail. I feel like this woman gonna be the one to try to like pull the trigger on this man. She just wanted power over him, and he won't let her do what she want to do, and she's gonna like spaz out. Somebody's trying to record you at work. Could have been this masculine or this feminine. This feminine could have caught this masculine. Like if you're online, like I said, you might have been recording something. A return to sender. Whatever they sent for you is coming back to him, or whatever he did to you is coming back to him. This is crazy work. Anything else? I worked against you with a family member or close to kin. Okay? You got a new home in your name. She wanted you dead. So I stole your social security card. Oh, please don't tell me this man already gone, because somebody is talking directly to me. Lord have mercy. She put love spells on that man. She put love spells on that man, and now she know he fighting back. They both had a failed court case, or they're gonna fail this court case. That's why they might try to take themselves out. They could have met at work, met at your job, piecemeal. She was doing domination magic on this masculine. That's how he knew, or that's why he was trying to do it to you. Somebody could be a wicked internet parasite. Somebody could have got like the wrong reading from a reader online, okay, that had them confused about who their love person is, or could have got like a love spell or this peace spell from like this domination spell from some sort of wicked internet tarot reader. If you read, yeah, and that's how she affected y'all divine partnership that you had with this masculine. If he started just acting funny with you out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he tried to dominate you, which made him turn into your handler. He left his divine masculine status and turned into your handler, and he wanted to get you pregnant so you could never leave him again because he didn't think you was going to leave him in the first place. Somebody got you on the altar. This woman got some of this shit from some wicked online tarot reader. If you read tarot, she's trying to say that you're a wicked online tarot reader recording you at work, trying to say you talking about her. And prove it to this masculine. These people did sex rituals to try to seduce you through masturbation. This masculine could have done that. Somebody, you were falsely accused. Oh, this masculine want to say that this woman falsely accused you of something and they want a second chance. For some of y'all, this wicked online tarot reader could have been the person that this masculine was also sleeping with. He also participated in animal sacrifices with this woman. Sheesh. I think while he was locked up, he was paying somebody to watch you, and that could have been his tarot reader he was paying to watch you. If you have something online. My God, on today. You may need to go touch some water. Go swimming. They may have a deep connection to you. You could give some flowers to Yemaya. You can go swim with Oshun. Take up some sacrifices. Sacrifices don't necessarily have to be animals. Sacrifices can be flowers, so she wants some flowers as well. Flowers are living. She wants some flowers. If you go swimming in a reek, okay, you need to go in a creek. Somebody needs to go swimming in a creek and give some flowers to Oshun. She accepts white flowers and yellow flowers. They don't have to just be yellow. Okay? Yeah, a lot of people say she likes sunflowers and all of that stuff like this, but I'm feeling like she wants like maybe some lilies. She may want lilies from you. Some of y'all, there may be a creek or something that's connected to the ocean. And you know, Yemaya and Oshun are close. So you can bring flowers for both of them with the yellow and white flowers. Okay? Oshun does not always just like gold and yellow. She likes gold for sure, but not yellow. Yellow can bring out a very depressing energy from Oshun, because when she was shunned from the neighborhoods and she had to wash her dress. Okay, come on, spirit. She had to wash her dress in a creek. It eventually stained her dress and turned her all white dress into a dingy sort of yellowish color, which made her sad. Okay, it kind of represents the moment in her life where things were taken from her forcibly, when she was blackballed from her community for being powerful like she was. These people could have tried to blackball you from your community, try to take your power from you. Okay, somebody need to go swimming. Somebody need to go touch some water. These people is involved in RICO crimes. I'm telling you, somebody want to self-delete. Anything else? I think that's it, y'all. Somebody might have been putting blood in somebody's food as well. Alright, y'all. This is it. This is all. I hope you got what you needed. I'll meet y'all in the next one.